Hello everybody, hope you all are having an amazing time. I am super excited for all the warm days, and today I'm going to show you how to do this makeup look which is inspired by Kareena Kapoor's look from Anamikha Khanna Show. She is my all-time fave and that makeup look totally got me. I did a little change in the makeup for the spring, and let's get started. The foundation I'm using is Maybelline's Dream Matte 4, I think Nude Light 4. The best thing about this foundation is it looks fabulous in pictures and in person too. So taking very little of the foundation on my brush, I'm going to put it on the high points of my face and then spread it outwards. By doing that, you always get a fabulous finish and it looks very natural that way. So we're going to put the foundation and blend it away. Major point of this look is buffing, so you really have to take time in buffing the foundation. That is something which will give you a very nice canvas to work with, something that is it gives a healthy glow but it still is very matte. So now you have one layer on. I'm going to do a second layer, and this layer is going to be a little light from what I did in the first one. So less foundation and the same steps. Put on the foundation on the high points of the cheek and blend it outwards to get a natural and flawless look. And don't forget your neck, because you want the face and neck to be like, it should look it belongs to the same person, see? So blend it on your neck as well. Now for the third layer, just put a very little bit of foundation on the areas where you feel that you still have something, a scar peeking through or something. So just put a very little bit of foundation there like I'm doing, and then let it sit on that area for around 2 minutes maybe. Yes, so 2 minutes, and then give it a little pat with the brush. Now you do not have to move the product on all the directions, just give it a little pat so that it does not look like a spot of foundation sitting there. So yeah, that's what I'm doing for the third layer, and now you should have a nice clean base. Next step is bronzing, and I'm using a Dream Liquid Mousse foundation in a darker color. The colors will be mentioned in the description box, so check it if you really want to know what I'm using. So take a little bit of the darker foundation and mark on all the areas where you generally contour, like under the cheekbone. And the only difference I'm making in this look is because Kareena has this gorgeous rounded kind of a line going on, so I'm going to make this a little round. Then going on all the areas which I generally contour, that is on the jawline, to make sure that we do not have we have a defined jawline. Then yeah, on the nose, forehead, very like as we do generally. And now just blend it all away. Now before blending, what I did was whatever was on my brush, I used it on my the hollow parts of under the collarbone so that it pops a little bit more, and then it's time to blend it all away. Take your time blending, but do not move the product around. Just go over the product again and again so that it blends, but do not move the product around. So now you have your nicely contoured face. It's time to highlight, and I'm using Dream Lumi Touch Concealer. It is a concealer and highlighter in one, and that is great. So use it as you generally use. I'm doing these feathery strokes under my eye, dragging it a little bit along my nose, and I like to take my concealer till the forehead. So you'll just see me doing that with my when I blend it, going down the bridge of my nose, and then I'm going to put it on my cupid's bow in a second maybe. Okay, first on the forehead, and then I'm going to put it on my cupid's bow, and also just to highlight the contour line, I'm going to put it just under the contour line. Yeah, this really makes a huge difference in the look. So now you have everything in place. It's time to blend things very, very well. As you can see, the main point of the entire look is blending. I'm taking a lot of time on every step in buffing and blending the products into the skin so that it looks like my skin and not makeup. And here you have a nice canvas. Now it's time to powder your face up. So the first I'm using is a face powder. It's Clear Glow Compact by Maybelline. And as you can see, I'm already hitting pan on it. I love it. So using the same brush which I used to blend the concealer, take powder and really pat it on. With this small brush, I'm going on only the areas on which I use that highlighter, and this powder doesn't have any kind of a color, so you can easily use it. Now coming in with a big fluffy brush and really buffing the powder on all the areas where you do not have bronzer. And now it's time to come in with a powder bronzer to set that liquid, and this is from MUA. It's called Natural and I really like it. So I'm going over the area on which I applied that liquid foundation as a bronzer, as a contour maybe. So going over all those areas. And I'm pretty sure that you know by now that I am a huge fan of contouring and bronzing, so I'm taking my time, and as you can see, I'm always going in this circular line, as I said, when I'm contouring. Now it's time to do your brows, and as usual I'm doing it in fast forward because I don't know how to explain it, but I am actually thinking of doing a separate video. I'm actually trying and thinking on that line. So now you have your brows in place. It's time to do something about the eyes. So I'm using the same bronzer in my crease, and I'm really going to build up the color because you want your eyes to look very deep. So I am building that color up. Now whatever is left on the brush, go over with the brush under your lash line. Oh my god, what am I saying? Under the lower lash line. Then using the same bronzer on an angular brush, use it to line your lower lash line. This will give your eyes a little bit of definition without looking very harsh. And don't go like till the tear duct area. Stop a little bit before that. And this is how everything looks till now. Now it's time to come in and line our eyes. This is a new launch from Maybelline and I'm already in love with it. The tip is so thin, you can actually make any kind of eyeliner shape you want. For this one, what I want is a line of same thickness from the inner corner to the outer corner. So that is what I'm working on, and I always start in the middle for some reason and then I build up the line. So once you have your line completed, then you will see how to finish it off just in a second. Okay, so you have your line completed now. In the very end, make a very teeny meeny wing. It's not even a wing, a really small, just maybe thickening up the end, you can call it. So very small wing. You do not need anything like a proper wing in this look. And this is how everything looks. Now it's time to curl our lashes, in which I give a lot of time because curling lashes make a huge difference. And today I'm trying a new mascara. It's Big Eyes, and first I'm going to go ahead and use this fat side on the upper lashes. So this is how my lashes look after 2 coats of mascara, and now I'm going to go ahead and use the teeny mini wand on the lower lashes. How cute is this little baby? And then I decided that my nose needs a little bit of reshaping, so that's what I'm doing, using the same angle brush which I used for my brown, like for lining my under lower lash line. That's what I'm using here, and blending it all away with the brush which I used on my bronzing. And now it's time to put on some lip color. This is a lip polish by Maybelline and it's in the color Glam 21. This is the only difference I've made in Kareena's look. She had a maroonish kind of a look, a berry kind of. Mine is berry, but it has a little bit of pink undertone, and I did that because it's spring and I thought it's good to include a little bit of pinkish color so that we all can rock it for all the spring parties. So yes, just put on the lip polish and you're good to go. The best part is that this lip polish already has a gloss, so you don't have to put it extra. And yes, I forgot to tell you that I did use some artificial lashes, so I am wearing Ardell's Demi Wispies, I suppose. Yes, it was Demi Wispies, so I'm wearing them now. And I use around 2 coats of the lip polish, and this is the look. This is how the makeup looks in the natural light. Can you see how like the foundation looks like very flawless? I'm totally in love with it. I hope you like it too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.